Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to be making a white wine. This is a Riesling wine from the Vino Italiano wine kit selection found on Amazon. Howdy everybody. This is a Vino Italiano kit, wine kit for Riesling wine. Now, I usually make reds. In fact, this is my very first white wine. But I wanted to make a wine that I could show you how to back sweeten a wine at the end. So I picked up this Riesling kit and we're going to give it a whirl. Now, I just finished this Nero kit. I just went over to the secondary phase. This is made by Lab, the same company that makes the Vino Italiano kits, but this is a different line than Vino Italiano. I believe it's called something like Chateau Classico or something like that. I'll find it. I'll put the link for this one on this video as well so you can see the one I'm talking about. But this is a red Italian wine down here that I just put in a carboy for secondary. But I wanted to show you one of the things that I normally do is I take the stuff that comes in the kit and put it in a Ziploc, tear a hole on a Ziploc and put it on the carboy. This way all the things stay with the wine as it's being made. That way I don't lose track of the kit ingredients, and at the same time I remember all this one here is the Nero kit. Okay. Alright, but for now we're going to go into the Riesling kit and we're going to do the same thing we did with the other Vino Italiano kit I have the video series for. Okay, it comes with the same packages, corks and everything, and the grape juice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put water into this cleaned out primary fermenter, and I'm going to put the bentonite in and stir it in. Okay, be back in a minute. As you can see, I'm stirring in the bentonite just like I did with the other kit. What I did is I stirred it as I was pouring it into the hot water. I should say warm water. Also, one of the points that I forgot to tell you is that if your bucket has a spigot, make sure that it is turned off before you get started. It should be on your checklist of things to do when you get started. Okay, now that that's incorporated, we're going to get our juice out of the box. Alright, here's my box, and what I've done, just to show you real quick, is I've taken the corners of one side and I've bent the box in like that, and that way I could fold that like this to make it easier to handle when I pour the grape juice into the bucket. The next thing to do is to remove this cap and pour the grape juice into the bucket. Now they sell a special tool for that, and I have the tool, but if you don't have the tool handy, one of the things you can very easily use, a pair of pliers. Just grab that and rip it off. Okay, I'm going to come back because it's going to take two hands when to hold the thing. You can't hold the camera at the same time. Okay, so the top is ripped off. I'm going to pick up this box and pour it into the bucket. Be right back. You can see me pouring the juice into the bucket. This is concentrate for Riesling. And there we go, it's pouring into the bucket. There we have it. That's most of the juice right there. Okay, and the next step is going to be to take the bag out, fill it with some water. I'm going to go up to the 5-gallon mark on the side of the primary fermenter. Be right back. I'm filling up the bag here with some water. And I am going to make sure that I swish the bag around after it's full and pour this water into the kit. I don't necessarily need to fill it up all the way. I just need to fill it up and swish it around to get any leftover grape juice or grape concentrate off the edge of this bag. Now looking at the side gauge here, I am at the 5-gallon mark. And what's important to do at this point is to mix this really, really well. That's because the concentrate is a lot thicker than the water that we put in. And in order to have it evenly distributed or reconstituted, you want to make sure you give this a good stir. Wow. I can't believe I'm making a white wine. I've made so many different reds. And every time there's been an opportunity to make a white, I've always passed on it and just chose to make another red. And this time, I figured, you know what? Occasionally I have company that wants white. I use Riesling when I make things like fondue. Comes out great in that. And it's also good for when I make a turkey around Thanksgiving time. Occasionally a white is good. Might also make some white sangria too, and probably be excellent in that as well. Alright. So I'm going to let that calm down a second. Alright, and now for a magical moment that I like to call wine alchemy. Why do I call it wine alchemy? Well, I have my wine yeast and I have some grape juice. Now, the grape juice is there, but it becomes known as wine when the yeast hits the grape juice. So, I've just turned grape juice into wine. Wine alchemy. This is my Riesling kit, my very first white. Same yeast as the red kit. If you wanted to experiment with different yeasts, you can. And, you know, go to a homebrew shop or Amazon, you could experiment with different yeasts if you'd like to. Alright. And the next step to this process is to put the top on, which I've cleaned and put in our airlock. Okay, now a lot of people say don't put the top on, don't snap it down. I snap it down. To me, it keeps things more clean. Alright. So, I'm going to snap this down and we'll be good to go. The next video, or the next portion of this video I'm going to be showing you is going to be tomorrow, when you'll see the fermentation starts bubbling. Just like you see over here on the one that, the red that I just put into the secondary, the airlock is bubbling in a similar way. And I don't know if you can see the surface of this particular wine. It is bubbling like crazy. You can see all kind of crazy yeast activity going on in this particular wine. That's the Nero kit I just made, or rack to secondary. This is going to be in the same boat. Tomorrow you're going to see that airlock bubbling. Alright, here we are with the Riesling kit. You can see our fermentation is going. You can see we're bubbling away in our airlock. Alright. Well, thanks for spending some time here with me making wine. It's a great fun thing to do. And the rewards are enormous. It's a lot of fun. Fermentertainment. Love it. Hey, catch y'all later. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my video channel here on YouTube. And check out my blog at www.cooking-italian-recipes.com for great Italian recipes, tips on organic gardening, winemaking, and herbalism, and all other kind of fun stuff that I'm into. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, tell your friends. Take care.